end of the 1980s, the scandal concerning the Bank of Commerce and Credit International was making the headlines. The BCCI was accused of laundering drug money and financing terrorist operations. The scandal tarnished the reputation of the US government, since the bank operated freely in America and was a regular contributor to political campaigns. The administration of Bonesman George H. Bush blocked the investigation, which had in any case been entrusted to a Senate commission chaired by Bonesman John Kerry. The BCCI was absorbed by more respectable banks, and the subject was never revived. The government of the world's only superpower is packed with Bonesmen. George W. Bush named 11 Bonesman officials in his first government. Add to this various senators, congressmen, and chief justices, directors of the CIA, the Federal Reserve, and directors of banks such as J.P. Morgan Chase and Morgan Stanley Dean Witter. The American media is little different. Among others, Time and Newsweek magazines, in theory competitors, were both founded by Bonesmen. The oldest and most influential families also belong to this select club. Bush, Bundy, Harriman, Lord, Phelps, Rockefeller, Taft, Whitney. All of them have undergone the odd ritual of initiation. All have spilled their darkest secrets. All have been ritually humiliated in front of their peers. And all of them owe loyalty to the order. It is estimated that there are some 800 Bonesmen alive today, around half of them active and in key positions in the American economy and political establishment.
Of America happen to be their own best interests as well.
I have never seen anything in their literature which leads me to believe that they have our individual rights in their hearts. What I do see in the literature and in the documents is a ruthless drive to acquire power for themselves.
You were given peer-reviewed evidence, the paper peer-reviewed and published.
I know, and I've got people looking at it.
Have you had a chance to look at the cover
I
letter?
have not personally, but they are looking at the paper you gave me.
Okay. If we give you, say, a week or two, can we get back to you after that?
Absolutely.
Excellent. It's very important because it is evidence of treason.
I hear you.
You made Building 7 comments, Mr. Kerry, before when you said...
Thank you very much.
...in a controlled fashion.
I do know that that wall, I remember, was in danger, and I think that they made a decision based on the danger that it had of destroying other things, that they did it in a controlled fashion.
You denied making those statements before, but in a bookstore you said that Building 7, which was not hit by an airplane, came down in 6 seconds, looked like it came down in a controlled fashion. I mean, you made some very interesting comments on Building 7. And then you denied making those comments when we interviewed you in New York.
Yeah, did you clear that up? Because Building 7 is such an anomaly.
I don't have a record. I'd like to see specifically what I said. I don't have...
Did you see the building come down?
I don't have...
No. You said that this building came down in a controlled fashion, like they took it down.
No, I don't think I said... I'd like to see specifically what I said.
What is your feeling on how it came down? Let's start fresh.
Guys, I'm not into running in the hallway interviews and these kinds of things.
We have very few opportunities to talk to a man like you.
Let me take a look at what the transcript says, and we'll go from there. Okay?
Fair enough. Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Thanks. Thank you very much.
Right here, please.
All right, you got it?
Straight ahead, right there.
So can you comment on your Building 7 comment saying that it was brought down? And then Nick still doesn't have an explanation for Building 7. There's not 11 heroes who have testimony.
I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
Building 7.
Sir, please put that away. Sir,
Why don't you sign that for me?
Thank you very much.
Would you like to sign that?
Sir, you cannot videotape.
Would you like to take that information with you?
Sir. Okay.
So, Mr. Kerry, can you clarify your statements on Building 7? There's not 11 heroes that support your statement that it did come down in a controlled fashion, sir.
Kevin McPadden, a first responder from
Senator, about 1 year to this day in Texas, you said that building number 7, World Trade Center number 7, looks like it went down. They did it in a controlled fashion, sir. Could you please articulate what you meant by the Salomon Brothers World Trade Center number 7 was a controlled demolition and they had done it in a controlled fashion?
first responder Kevin McPadden.
You made that statement at the store called Book People in Austin, Texas on April 21st of 2007 when you were being questioned about the World Trade Center collapse of the Salomon Brothers building.
Thank you very much.
Senator Kerry, you cannot ignore these questions, Senator Kerry. Senator, yes, you did. It is on YouTube, Senator.
They made a decision based on the danger that it had of destroying other things, that they did it in a controlled fashion.
You are on file with testimony, Senator. You must clarify your remarks, Senator. Was it a controlled demolition, Senator Kerry? Skull and Bones. We know what it's about, Senator. We know everything about you.
As if a demolition team set off when you see the old demolitions of these old buildings.
It looks like one of those scenes of an old building being purposely damaged.
I encourage people to go and do the same thing and, go to their police, tell them about today, give them the evidence. West Sussex Police have said they're investigating it, which they're obliged to do because the BBC had prior knowledge of a terrorist event, which under, I think it's Section 38 of the Terrorism Act, they should have reported, which they didn't. And they've since given us this impossible flannel about World Trade Center 7 collapsing due to an office fire, which even in the NIST report says fell at free fall speed for 8 floors in 2.5 seconds. Now that is absolutely impossible without a controlled demolition being involved. Absolutely impossible. There's no arguments around it. Don't let anyone else tell you otherwise because they're saying Isaac Newton is wrong.
Can you believe what you have been seeing on CNN today, ladies and gentlemen? Can you believe it? Supposedly, a CNN reporter found Osama bin Laden, took a television camera crew with him, went into Osama bin Laden's hideout, interviewed him and his top leadership, his top lieutenants and colonels and generals in their hideout. This is a CNN reporter with a camera crew. And he came out and told everybody, within 3 weeks, Osama bin Laden is going to attack the United States and Israel. Now, don't you think that's kind of strange, folks? You see, because the largest intelligence apparatus in the world, with the biggest budget in the history of the world, has been looking for Osama bin Laden for years and years and years and can't find him. A reporter from CNN and his little camera crew got in to Osama bin Laden's secret hideout and conducted an interview. If you don't believe me, tune into CNN. They're probably running it right now as I'm speaking. And if you believe it, you are one of the stupidest jerks that ever lived on the face of this earth. And whatever is going to happen that they're going to blame on Osama bin Laden, don't you even believe it. When in hell are all you people going to wake up?